All right, welcome back to part 3 of the mystery bag opening from Respawn Retro Gaming out here in Fond du Lac. We're at our last bag today, which is going to be the OG Xbox. And as usual, my name is Matt, and this is the Gaming Corner. Alright, here we go, the blind opening. I'm going to take a guess here that maybe 2 of the games I'll get to keep and the other 3 will have to go to my kids. Let's see if I'm right. Let's get this sucker open. Alright, here we go. Game number 1. Can't tell which is the front, which is the back. Alright, well here we go. Game number 1. Boosh. Ghost Recon 2. Alright, I need this one. I do not have it. It's not complete, but that's okay. I do not have Ghost Recon 2 for my OG Xbox, so now I do. That's game number 1 for me. Let's see if game number 2 is for me or for one of the kids. Here we go. Rainbow Six. Guess what? This is for me too. Haha. I don't have this one. I like the original Rainbow Six that was on the PC and the Dreamcast. Even though the Dreamcast one people crapped on, I loved it. I love the tactical shooter of that game. Alright, so Rainbow Six. This one feels complete. It is. So would it be Rainbow Six or Rainbow 9 since it's Rainbow Six 3? 6 plus 3 equals 9. So it must be Rainbow Six 9. Alright, so far I am correct. I get 2 games. Rainbow Six 3, 2 shooters, both Tom Clancy games. Alright, let's see if this is a game I get to keep or if I have to give it to one of my kids. Ready? 1, 2. Why am I counting? This one goes to one of the kids. This one I think is going to be Alex's because I think Aaron already has it. This game must have been so common for people too because I know he's had this I think in every bag I've got so far, which is cool. I'm not complaining. Still complete in box. So, no complaints there. This looks like nothing but a Tom Clancy box so far, man. All 3 games are Tom Clancy. That's kind of cool. That is kind of neat. Next game, is it Tom Clancy? So, okay, so far I'm still correct. 2 games I don't have. Here we go. ESPN 2K5. Nice. Because I got 2K4, I believe, last time. Nice. Now I got 2K5. Nice. Like I said, I've always loved the Sega 2K games when they made them. I think this is the other one, the one I don't have. Yeah, I'm almost positive. Cover feels like it was in water at some point. Lucky enough, these aren't like cartridge games. If they get wet, the games don't really die. So, but all right, ESPN 2K5, very, very nice. Me likey. I'm okay with sports games. Like I said, I'm fine with them, especially if they're ones I don't have. Actually, I'm okay with them anyway, so even if it's a baseball game and I'm not a baseball fan, I'm still good with sports games. Darn it, I just realized I now have 3 games I don't have. I was wrong. Last one. Oh, is this the one top spin? Yes, it is. Okay. So this one will be going over to one of my kids. The reason why I realized top spin is because I already have it. This might be a better copy than mine, though. So if it is, I'm stealing this copy. They get the other one. I got mine from Goodwill. But alright, so this one. The tennis game is really fun. I don't think these are quite as good tennis games as the virtual tennis that Sega was making. And then, naturally, NCAA football. You go ahead, and I don't know if they had the legend mode in this one yet. But you can create your own player in here. Play out throughout the college season. Import that draft class over to Madden 2005, and you can draft yourself into Madden. As one thing I mentioned before, that the consoles did better than the PC. I like the Madden on PC. I played that a lot more than I did the console ones originally, but if you want to bring your own character from one to the next, you could do that on console, not PC. At least not that I've ever heard of. But totally awesome. One of my kids will get this one. I'll talk with Aaron and see if he wants this or we should give it to Alex. Because we are building up a little collection for Alex. Alright, so I was actually in the reverse. 2 games are going to my kids, 3 games are staying with me. So it was just the exact opposite. I'm going to find it funny one of those days when I do the opening and all 5 games go to my kids. That's going to happen, I guarantee it. And I will be well worth it. All right, one last thing I want to mention before I go here. The Sega Genesis one that Respawn Retro Game is going to be doing. Okay, like I said, I wanted 3 of them. 1 for me, 1 for my son Aaron, 1 for my son Alex. That's not all I'm ever going to buy. I'm going to buy a lot more of them. I mentioned once before in these type of things, even with the Video Game Monthly, the other stupid services that I do, that if Tony keeps doing stuff like this up at Respawn, I'm probably just going to cancel those and just keep going with these because I love these more. But when it comes to the Genesis one, as I said, how many games I have on my Genesis, my other son Eric has a friend of his that one day he comes into the house, he sees my collection back here, and he was excited to see it, and he talked about wanting a Genesis unit. Now, I have sitting on the shelf on this side of me, I have a Model 1 Genesis sitting there. It works, it's fine. At the time when he came over here, I not only had that one sitting there, I had 2 in my back bedroom still. Because a lot of times when I buy the lots, they come with the Genesis. So he asked about it. The only thing I told him that he had to do was he had to buy the power cord and anything, because I didn't have all that. They just came as units only, but the units worked. And he asked me how much. I just gave it to him. So if you're catching on to what I'm saying here, so when I open up the Genesis ones, when Tony up at Respawn Retro Gaming gets them done, if I get copies of mine, since I'll be buying my 2 sons their own too, I'm going to give all those copies to my other son's friend. He'll get all those. I'm not going to charge him anything for them. I'm just going to give them to him. The guy's a really great guy. I'm just going to give them to him. Why not? That way there he can have some fun playing retro games. Alright everybody, this video's gone on long enough. I just want to get that last part of the statement out so that everybody, who watches this video knows that that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to give the games out that I don't need, especially to friends and stuff like that. If they need it, they can have it. Alright, other than that, that was it for the opening of my mystery boxes and bags and everything. There should be another video coming up pretty soon from Loved Again Media. For some odd reason, my shipment of that one ended up in Appleton, Wisconsin. And right now it's back down in Oak Creek, Wisconsin, which is a pretty long way to me in Fond Du Lac. I have no clue what the hell they were thinking. It was in my post office earlier, and then it went up to Appleton for some odd reason. Try to figure that crap out. Alright, I babbled on long enough. I'm out of here. See you guys in the next video.